Portal2Cast.
Let the games begin.
In 3, 2...
Welcome to the Portal2Cast, the only show designed to make you a better builder. Today we're going to do some cold playing of newly uploaded maps. Let's go ahead and get started. Bungler's Trial 03 by Bungler Destroyer of Worlds. With a name like that, I hope this test is not Destroy My World. The placard's encouraging, not too much going on. What I like is that the exit is right in front of you. It's one of my favorite little tricks to do. What I don't like is it's a big cavernous chamber and there's not very many lights. There's a couple. This is blocked by glass. Let's go ahead and just turn on fun, as Best Buy says. I have a reversible excursion funnel and a cube. How I'm meant to get out of this little box right here. It looks like this is similar to a test design that I tried once, which was to build a stationary test where the player would not move, only the elements in the test would move. I wonder what that platform is down there for. Okay, and we have conversion gel. But of course I don't have anything in here I can convert. Let's just go see what's around here. This is a very big chamber, although not that much is in it. I don't even know if this cube has any use for me up there other than keeping the excursion funnel going. I guess when I portaled, I lost the beam. I'll have to get back. And redo that. Go ahead and put my cube in the funnel so I can use it quickly. And I've died. And would have to redo my progress. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next puzzle, not that I don't think this is worth solving. I'm a little intrigued, despite some design things I think could be improved, just making it sort of clearer what the next step is. It looks like I might have to go up there, but there was a similar window back there. And that next room is just cavernous with no need for it to be quite that large, especially with the minimal lighting that's here. If that chamber were a third that size, the little bit of lighting that is in here would actually be much more effective. So let's go ahead and look at another. Aperture D1 by Aliaman. Not quite sure how to pronounce that, as with most usernames. This is an intimidating placard. Every single possible element filled in. And also, that could be just the beginning. So, oh my, here we have 2 things to mess with right away, 2 more over here, another 2 up there, a window at the far end, portalable wall here, that's probably a flip panel there, just lots and lots going on. And that dropped no less than 3 cubes. And it looks like I can reach them from here with my portal gun. I got one of them, except I can't seem to get under the cube. That might have done it. Aha! This test might not be as hard as it first appears, which would be a relief. Cube number 2. And I bet this is a stairway here. I am correct. I keep forgetting about my zoom. I suppose I could use that to make life easier in these large chambers. Not a fan of them anyway, but there's something to be said for, use all the tools at my own disposal. Can you tell what that activated? I cannot. Okay, that has activated something. That is a pet peeve of mine. And did this change anything back here? If that's a flip panel, it didn't open. Did I try this button? I don't know whether I did or not. I don't know if it has to be used in conjunction with this one. That's permanently pressed, whatever it did, so let's go look out at the main chamber. Oh, that turned off the grill. That makes things easier. This is interesting. We bet that's not portalable. Okay. Wow, there's just a lot going on in this chamber. Oh, don't even repair. Stop! I'm not ready for you. Nothing. Okay. Well, whatever the next step is, it's not readily apparent to me. I guess I haven't tried the faith plate yet, just a bit leery of where that might land me. Okay. And there's more back here. And there's the exit. Okay, so I can kind of tell what's going on, but there's kind of so much to this that for a 15-minute show, I'm not going to take the time and solve this. And unlike the first test I played yesterday, this puzzle just has so much going on that it's not inspiring me to jump right in and figure out what's staring me in the face that I can't solve. If you drop like 3 puzzle pieces in front of somebody and they're supposed to fit together in a triangle, but it's not obvious to the person how that would happen, that tends to motivate them to figure out, well, what's the brain teaser here? Okay, I see they're supposed to fit together, but they're not quite fitting together. And so they try to play with different arrangements, move them, flip them, etc. But when you like drop a 2,000-piece puzzle in front of somebody and tell them, here, try and put this puzzle together, they're not going to be as interested unless they're specifically in the mood for a 2,000-piece puzzle. Nothing wrong with 2,000-piece puzzles if that's what you want to do. But it's just, if people want to play a whole bunch of puzzles, they usually don't want to do that. And even the campaign for Portal 2 is broken into small chunks. You can play lots of it at once, but it gives you short goals. And the opening part of this chamber kind of did that, but there's so much going on back here that it just doesn't motivate me to keep playing it. So I'm going to move on to the next. Deldris's fabulously easy glass maze. Fabulously easy maze. I've done a couple of maze tests myself, only to discover that I hated them. I hated when other people did it, and I hated my own when it got down to it, because it just, I don't play Portal for this type of maze. In fact, even in like single-player RPGs, I find that it's, you know, if I get into an area that's hard to navigate, it's just an annoyance. I'm actually in it for something else, and I'm in Portal for the thought process and thinking around corners. I like the answers that appear to be right in front of you, but for whatever reason they're not. And I'm guessing this is the point, but I've actually lost track of which way I was going. I think I came from my other side. I'm not sure. Well, one thing I can tell you about this test is that it's terribly lit, which I don't know if that's part of the intent here, but there's no reason. Is that where I came from? I don't know. Not even be able to tell where the entrance is. You could just do so much better than this with lighting and aesthetics. Even if you're going to do labyrinthine type maze map, I just think there's more options. Yeah, I did get all the way over here before. This is curious. So where's the exit? This is a game of hide the exit. This isn't even a test. It's just how much can I confuse you with stuff that's readily apparent in a normal puzzle. Alright, let's do one more, and we'll call it a day. Test 57807-885 by Delbot12. Sounds like this guy's a role player. He is picturing himself at Aperture designing one of thousands of tests. Alright, that's encouraging. Only 4 things on the placard. A turret in the corner who's going to be easily dispatched because there's portal walls everywhere. A laser below me. A light bridge that's sideways. I wonder if he's for me to block the turret, which I didn't need. 2 cube things. Why do I need a sideways light bridge? Can you flip a light bridge up? I've actually never been able to tell if you could take a sideways light bridge. Wow, there's more cubes. This is someone has given this a lot of. This is my 3rd. It's the laser catcher there. Alright, so that could probably be pretty easily solved with a portal, although I think that laser's going to run into the elevator, so. I wonder if this will work. And I missed, and solved. Okay, not a bad little test. Criticisms. Only the default lighting window. Please put more lighting in your test. This laser test with 3 cubes is really easy. I didn't hardly have to think about that at all. So, feel free to try and figure out how to do this with, and start very simply, just for your own sake, designer. Start with 2 cubes and see if you can solve it yourself, and then 1 cube and solve it yourself. Test also to see if you could solve it with no cubes. Is there a way to position a portal where you can solve it with 0 cubes? That I doubt, but I think. Let's see. Now I'm not sure I could solve this with 1 cube myself. At least just glancing at it. So you'd need sort of like begin by looking at the ending. So you'd have to get to that somehow. I'm trying to tell what angle that laser's coming out of there at. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I do it that way, that comes off that wall. Looks like I can aim it there. So just a little bit of effort, I can solve this with 2 cubes. So just a little bit of challenge for people. This is a easy 1-room test. You can tighten it up a bit by making it 2 cubes instead of 3. If that laser catcher were just a tad lower, you'd be able to solve this with 1 cube. But I didn't need the light bridge to dispose of the turret. You can dispose of a turret when there's portals around. If the turret were on black, you might need the light bridge to be able to get up to him. There's other ways too, like if the floor was black, I could still portal to the wall behind him, so just be aware of that. Anyway, I think that's enough for today, so as always, thanks for watching, and of course, thanks everybody for mapping.